Women's shelters across the city say they are noticing a shift in those needing a place to stay. Here at Nellie's in the East End, this children's playroom has never been more in demand. More and more women are fleeing abusive situations earlier, putting more stress on shelters like this one to accommodate the little ones. Out of Nellie's 36 beds, 14 are currently being occupied by children. The vast majority are toddlers, kids that arrived here with their moms fleeing abusive situations, and the demand is so high, Nellie says they are in desperate need of diapers, a costly expense that is now eating into their food budget.
The more babies, the more money that we're putting towards buying diapers, baby formula, and baby wipes. So all the help that we can get really helps us stretch our budget a little further. There is no bigger necessity than food and shelter, and we have to provide food 3 meals a day plus snacks and nutritional meals every day. So when our food budget dwindles, it really puts us in a bind.
Other women's shelters in the city say they are experiencing the same thing. Interval House is Canada's oldest shelter for women escaping abusive situations. They say they are seeing more and more mothers fleeing abuse with young children. Out of their 30 beds, 19 are being occupied by children.
We have noticed that within the last few years, women with younger children are coming to Interval House. We actually had a child born last week here. We find that more women are getting ready to leave the abusive relationship, so that's why we notice that there are more and more younger kids here.
The Ministry of Community and Social Services says across the province, just under 11,000 women and 6,700 children have stayed in violence against women shelters in the last year, and those shelters are currently sitting at 88% capacity. That's up 5% from the year before. Now, the shelters also say one of the other reasons why they're experiencing such stress and an overload here for beds is the fact that there's such sky-high housing prices in the city. Women certainly just can't find another place to move on to. But here at Nellie's, this is what they need the most: size 5 and 6 diapers, especially for toddlers. So if you want to make donation, they'd be happy to take those right here at Nellie's.